report mamu earlier on no ni nyina MP for Central Honorable Kennedy the court case and the contempt yede achi no ho na ene na akese okoko piem wo ho no man sema edi akire eba de bebe na mema wakwa aba
menu aba meje so bebe yankopon na do
yankopon asebusuafo se ne report ya na mafo bebe na comment to se mu hu se ne court nsensem na ekopie mu se bi mu kasa honorable wonya pie mu wo court ne nkwa de it means obekoji o amafo kasa won koja nya de kra court ne ebetimi ayi no hwene nsam ne de edoso badansa na ebekoso no ne lawyer Martina Afenyomakin or Kasaye key statements be a 3 key statements be or tutu jano ebe mu na ebe mani nyina se ne monti ase na nunti ne na e woso law and or the air ba wa wonim se ne wote emra na onim emra se enuti ne or woso ba be church nsem ene Afenyomakin kaye and also ne course e wo court ne nti ene honorable yasan so etu na asem no ahyeda ne nyina details nyina ebe na ansa na no yenti ne honorable ne lawyers edituja.
I am able to limit myself to the proceedings of today. I am saying that my Lord adjourned so that we could have a further engagement on the issue of procedure and jurisdiction. The respondent, my client, respected the court's summons. Suffice to state that he was not served the first order, and upon the substituted service order coming to his attention, he showed respect to the court, and we believe that we would have a safe landing regarding the matters that have been raised, so that at the end of the day, justice will be served and the image of the judiciary will also be in a good state.
Inti sama wote honorable Kennedy akompre ko hini Agyapong lawyer na wo chirechire sema kasa de waka bitese bebre brofo ene odo ato ho no ma yenyina so nim say lawyers for de omokasa omoka brofo na wonte brofo so na ese wontimi enye lo na we de asem a wati ni nyina waso yesi okonfo ne be say na waso a wati ne lawyer yi eka nchechemu wo ho anything.
First of all, my person made in check sebema yetiefo nyina na case no honestly finally no it is going on what most people thought say it was just a rumor no sisi na de na be reality honestly no nyina edi ni edietri na mama fan check again emma I approach you for more share because in some you guys want to know how it is going, and even today their course our court and so my mu ebema breakdowns and you can understand where all of this thing went. Name some more tete be more say Agyapong is going to jail. They be and tisa Agyapong will never go to jail. Mean to me the final judgment. But assemble can say the whole issue and as the whole proceedings no the intermediate way is to restore the image of the judiciary. Because they feel Agyapong has dented the image of the judiciary, he being a member of parliament or make amend the laws. And the lawyers omudi Agyapong a court Kwame Jan and Alexander Afenyomakin or MP for Futu in the central region also Ralph Agyapong and a Yao Akresi. These are the 4 lawyers omudi Agyapong a court.
Okay. Next MP no all kwako pie mu no the lawyers mako 4 and the kwa ni nyina content ba kwa de achi ne hunti.
Yes, or the lawyers back 4. Now, in same be saying, no, say we lawyers or more brass, what is going on. One should so he has to actually take people law so they can explain further. You see, the whole thing is not to let Agyapong get away. He has admitted say why bonnet and he has actually pleaded. Okay. But before and some of the courts, we all knew what happened. First one, he actually didn't go. He didn't go because Agyapong didn't court. We didn't give him any rate of summons. Rate of summons, they say, he shall say appear before a court, giving you a reason and why you need to appear before a court. That was why he didn't come to the court last week.
Yeah.
Now, Onya rates as a sitting MP, onim law. maybe he's not a lawyer, but he understands law because he's a member of parliament. They make and amend laws. He honored that invitation. Now, the main reason that in Agyapong, one corner, the first one was because he didn't get any writ of summons. Now he got a writ of summons. He actually appeared. Now it's here for before a court proceedings before 24 hours before that time. No, Agyapong and the lawyers they actually issued a statement and now say Accra High Court they don't have any right to hold the case because the person a Supreme Court and hold the case. No, it will share a law terms be now. They actually wanted the Apex Court, which is the Supreme Court, to reject the case as invalid, which means in summer Accra High Court or in Japan say what can say bra nebe face no Japan actually on person case the enko Supreme Court na Supreme Court on bo asem nyungu because asem no kan lawyer na say sorry judge no dey no judge no dey no that particular judge according to Japan he was not referring to that particular judge Judge Wunta but he was actually referring to another judge as our judge no can answer he has cordially apologized. I'm a judge, we don't know, but according to sources in the past, say the judge has actually understood or actually accepted the apology. Also, he was given an order of summons for him to appear before the High Court, and also now all parties of reject. So these are many things, of course. So, our court in some years, more things are coming up.
Okay, more things are coming. It's now say honorable, Nancy or Pesty and Fan asked him if you want to say a horn say be a dinner as a man.
Yes, Senator Midi Kankayeno. He actually believes, Mamin Chemuye. You see, that particular court, Oshe a affidavit na or the buy na. Now or patch say, and the comment now patch say, commenter or make against and a comment in a buy they were not against Justice Amos Wuni of Land Court 12. Which means someone can say, Sebi, a judge is stopping near the Adeno. It was not against that particular Justice Amos Wuni, but it was against a different judge. As our judge, or also it's about a different judge, and also the same labor court too. And a different court, a labor court too, for a different case. But it's so making that statement, what that journey, one man the point is no say someone can say before they will be at or do you know who said no why mistake? He came back and apologized. Into on Tia said the main reason Justice Amos Wuni of Land Court 12. Japan said he was not talking, the statement was not against him.
Okay. But
it was against another judge of Labor Court 2. Now, Obeka said if that is the case, in the Embo case, to me, my understanding, because in Japan, someone can go a year judiciary go and all of this is being done by the judiciary to restore their credibility and image. So akwala Japan refer to a judge as said stupid and abibia. What would the child how would the child see things? And what do you expect the child to learn? So okay, your judiciary system judges and sebi stupid. It's no they want to do everything possible to let Ghanaians know say the judiciary they are working very well and they want to make sure that justice will prevail. Into be what can some good judiciary ni ufia. I was some chini paneba, ye chini paneba ombra no betra say the main reason all case sebi and I judge be stupid. Now try say we now at the end of the day his case is actually justified. If his case is not justified, then you better not so.
Okay. I also had say a court and a see what no. Now Judge Amos say honorable any who can be a subcast any case no and also omo court in Enyashi in free Supreme Court honomo.
Yes, and I'm Kanka say a year Japan the lawyers they actually send the whole thing and as my petition the Apex Court, the Supreme Court say in fact make a case ni invalid, which is the case on trashing the cry. But the Accra High Court case any order from the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Say okay, case is between you and Japan and no my order say case no free Accra High Court and Mufambra Supreme Court. They've not got anything. Until once they've not got anything, they need to proceed. That does not mean that Japan has not ordered for a stay of prosecution. I say he has not ordered for the case to be transferred to the Supreme Court. He has, but be a process. So maybe time the process I go through for them to review the thing, review the whole application. So Japan and some of the banu free Accra High Court a delay and I say ABA do ho. Inti endu ho no and no sa na e was say a year courts they carry on because they've not got any order. But if they should get an order, then it means they will proceed. Now, Uti Asema a year Alexander Fayon Markins or Kayana or parties today, the proceedings went very well. Unlike how our media for Aircar, they've made it seem like this is the crusade, and I said this is the King Japan, the cross, say hanging, this is his last hanger, and no, you didn't ask him, we don't. And as he didn't ask him, you're not a carrier, and I say his personality could be dead. No, it is not like that. What is actually happening is that today, there was a cordial in Sema lawyer for Markins and Kwame Jamo. They brought out a statement and what they said. They are saying there was a cordial understanding and a cordial argument. What is a reasoning between the two parties are parties or cassette between the bar and the bench. And it was based on few things. They were looking at the matters of jurisdiction. The matters of jurisdiction, as some more parties said, baby di court no. The lawyers of Kenya Japan FAD said that is not the right place. Omudi case, that is not the right place. And Nuntiana Usha in Sema, we actually made an argument about matters of jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is your jurisdiction a place. Inti matters a BBAD court, a case, no, it is not the right place. Okay. They were also obliging for further legal engagement, which means omo person many judges no ekasa more it could do so. Okay, in some King Japan can you say if you are the buy, this is the reason why he said they can actually talk further and give more understanding as to why King Japan did that. Okay. It's no King Japan will be going to court in cases be who say amount for ebimu say obeko October 13th, ebimu say 15th, ebimu say 25th,
September 25th, October 25th,
yes.
October 13th.
What we can tell you is that from now to October no King Japan might or will be going to the courts. One Cochrane and the lawyers ebeko. The whole thing is a legal engagement between King Japan lawyers, King Japan himself, and also the judges. Senebeya at the end of the day, no, Sana Afeyo Markins estate here, no. Judiciary, their image will be restored, and I say they will bring some sort of credibility. I don't know how to put it, but some sort of sanctity. And yes, say but in some they will reclaim their name. Say okay, and also they were giving also more adjournment. They were actually giving in for more adjournment. Say in seminar, my and Rashi said, "Chinchina, you see education." They need more time until they will adjourn the case. Dates we can tell you, say, in as much as there's going to be a more legal confrontation between the two parties, no, after marking some legal confrontation, or seeing you maybe a verbal or cordial. I don't know how to put it. I don't know the word, but then they spoke. At the end of the day, they actually agreed on an adjournment. Adjournment, they will actually be proceeding with the case, but then a bit two cases ashada different times. And at the end of the day, both parties they can present their claim, and at the end of the day, the justice which is needed will be restored. Okay,
justice will be restored. But show Honorable Kennedy needs some more can FI judge who is saying Judge Amos Wintawuni, na judge for and this is the second time I walk up more courts. First one class, second one walk on your science to Ashada. I say we back as a shada near big issue. You bet me also be bad enough and a shada or china say. Now Munjina so Omundia 7 and 10 temna as some but not justice agana for be peno or Munsa enka.
Justice need yes a justice Ghana for a pem. Minim Ghana for more justice. Yes, a bimwa one more casa and they actually are saying say ye the aba ebo kufia yenfa the same thing se kufia e bone
aba de bo tachi yenfa mboba.
Yes, but me can say bia kufi e di bone na ye the aba bebo na kwame su di bone yenfa sa same aba na yenfa mbono. The whole thing is King Japan in some no kind honestly one can ye. Okay. What I say because we a member of parliament when you raise an issue in parliament they actually take steps to actually make it a law. A brass cases way a course so between on any fake pastor and any fake pastors expose. If at any time King Japan raise that issue in parliament, say and I mean about certain pastors or more Ghana into yet legislation be pastors will not perform a miracle in church. If the judge and I say if the speaker of parliament give into that motion, near vote now amount will be break. Okay, let's pass the bill. It will become a law. So he is a personal. He is actually giving on shame, bra. And our lawyers they be say ignorance of the law is no excuse. What he did is wrong. But at the end of the day, wapacho. And the main reason for this is because the judges and as the judiciary want to restore some sort of sanctity in the judiciary themselves. And people who have credibility in them say, indeed, they are not stupid judges as somebody may claim, but omu ye juma just to say about some Ghana men ye. But at the end of the day, no, Agyapong aba out abe patcho. I believe sir this case will go on, and it will go on. That doesn't mean that Agyapong will be dealt scot free. What I know say, ye sheni demina, and the demina say ye shen na honki kan court na. It showed a very remorseful man who understands the law, and he's giving in to them. Say at the end of the day, I'm a kind man, and me being an MP, that doesn't mean say I'm above the law. My bonya, you guys should deal with me. Okay. And he understands that. So he will go through and through and through and through at the end of the day. I don't know the outcome. Once and some or court until Kasabi Brawan Shah na Oswako content, it's na show up in court, not me who the mayor. But what I can say is at the end of the day, justice will be served. That Agyapong might be warned. He might face some, maybe, I don't know. I mean, person may come once because so come once maybe an Agyapong lawyers or motia or many anjeho.
Okay, let's say, as na air canoe, Danny drew her no more, they the ashen, it drew her no more. Bibia ebekoso 13. Let's say we are for waiting in Pempeswa. Honorable Kennedy, a compare ko hini Agyapong, ne nsem no aba bepem. Sada na echeche, wa cheche nsemu pi. But na nsama ebe nyina no, we musa okase bia ebetimi aba say honorable betimi yebe man charges bi ni ade de. Say base yebe man charges bia. Charges ben and I feel say betimi akwantia no. The
charges they are already there. What I think say now all can one say the outcome of the case. Say at the end of the day, you know, punishment, but what is he going to face? Yes, he is going to if or an MP. What I say, and you see the whole thing about court is not there to punish people. Court is there to actually say you better net an amount for now. You're correcting for that's the main purpose of courts. What I say, and that is the main purpose of going to know obi edi boni and as obi ebibia. You didn't go jail cry. The main motive of it is not say bia you be saying ni pani life and ebibi. You didn't go jail sene be ya you be timi asesa ne shebre and asesa e kwanya no nam so ana enye. So the whole thing Agyapong at the end of the day, media may say if the lawyers are able to do a good job and they are able to maintain on a lane, say asema Agyapong kind one can ye, and they are able to prove further say asema kind it was not against a year Judge Wuntawini of Land Court 12, but rather against another labor court 2 judge. It was not against a judge or a land court 12, a Judge Wuntawini, but it was against another judge or labor court 2 on a different case. And only if Agyapong is able to present that case, at the end of the day, maybe obetimi upper situation some sort of leniency. Not all. If at the end of the day to otimi approve that thing, I was say or catch court say asem no ye no ho. Also, I was say otimi provide some sort of evidence say judge no can one say the judge has actually agreed and I say he has actually accepted his plea. What he the judge now who can asem no say sebi or you stop no say on giving in say oh Agyapong apart on intermediate channel and I even admit say there were certain hitches be a course wa will be the case by sebi yanhwemu ye and seven a rates for him to appear. And then we thought, say, we've done the work well. At the end of the day, you know, because of his absence, maybe if the court actually agrees on that particular thing, say, oh, at the end of the day, maybe almost because of some little inconveniences and some little hitch-ups, no, or a mistake, and I be say so in as much as Agyapong can some no one can bet they actually accept his plea and they'll go over the case again. And no san then Agyapong can have his way through because the fact say your court need judges or on that doesn't mean say sebi all the time they are wrong. I mean, can't say judges no almost stupid and I say we shall broach currently. There's one lady here, if any Brenna Taylor, more US, you know the history about that girl, how she was killed in a raid and that raid, no, it was not against her and the boyfriend they actually wanted to take, no, but a mistake. Now, you cool girl, no, munim quite fast you cool girl. I mean, police for SWAT team, no, ebu door na, the boyfriend, so fit to shoot back on a one police fan SWAT team, no man 12 bullets more than 12 po Emma girl who on the spot. In no case now cause I know say no a state assembly and they've settled the girl $12 million as compensation. 12 million to the family of Brenna Taylor as compensation. This tells you say sometimes the security forces, our judiciary, they do a mistake. in pain piety say asem ako ebia asem verdict ako a, but after many years so mutimi san call for review and my review nature no the case actually goes in another favor. So this is what we are expecting. I'm hoping say at the end of the day no the whole thing will go on well. Na Agyapong should maintain on a level say wa asem na kind one can ye, and then he will seek to actually show say your friend is saying I didn't know and he will actually bring some sort of ABR. I don't know how to put it, but it's some sort of remorse. Now courts no more find the bond in channel.
Okay. I was for that say and then in chechemu no nyina eno no.